Yeah, welcome to my YouTube channel again. This is Isaac. So last time I created something like this, but this time around I've added this check profile. How do I do this over effect on my button? So let's get to work while we create this. So let's open our Figma. Let's work on this. So this is it. Alright. So the first thing I'll do is I would okay, so I'll click on my text. So I'll write whatever thing you want to write. So I'm using check profile. Very good. So I would add shift A, that is auto layout. So after adding that, I would add my outline, I mean my stroke, sorry. So I will give it color white. So I want it to be center, then this 2. Okay, I think 2 is okay. Or let me use 3. So I'll change this to 3. Alright, so I would apply corner radius. So let's apply 10. Okay, we can still apply more. Let's see 32. Okay, for 50, yeah, 50 is fine. Right, so the spacing in between, let me add more spacing. So I'll do that with padding. Let's add for the horizontal side, let's add 24. Let's add 20. 30. Okay, I think 30 is fair. Yeah, for the top it is okay. So this is the first button. So the next thing I will do is I would make it a component by clicking on create component. So I'll also add the variant of this. So how do I add this shape or this fill? So what I'll do is I'll draw my ellipse. So I'll click on this. Okay, this is fine. So I'll bring this inside this. I'll bring this inside this. So let's bring it inside one of these variants. Let's use it here at the default. Alright, so this is the default. So I want to add this here. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So let me extend this so that we can see this properly. So I have this here, but this auto layout is affecting it, and I don't want auto layout around here. So what I'll do is I would make sure this is staying in an absolute position. So how do I do that? I'll click on this absolute position. Very good. So I will take this up above this. So once I do this, I will select this also to have clipping content. So can you see that? So now let me change this ellipse to color white so that it can, yes, okay, very cool. So I've changed this to white. Let me take this up. So I'll duplicate this, Ctrl D. So I've duplicated this. So I'll click on Ctrl D also. Okay, very good. Ctrl D again to duplicate for this. Okay, this is fine. So I'll click on Ctrl D again, that's to duplicate. So I'll take this here. So I'll click on Ctrl D again to duplicate and put this here. Then I'll click on Ctrl D so that this fine, so it has closed. So this now I will change this to color black so that we can see our check profile. Very good. So now for this now I can duplicate this. Let me make this a variant. I don't need this, so let me take this out. So I'm only using these two. So what will I do for this now? So I'll click on this variant. I will highlight this. So I'm taking this out. So let me take this down. Yeah, I don't want this to show at the moment. So I will take this also down. I don't want this to show at the moment. I'll take this down also. I don't want this to show at the moment. Very cool. So I'll take this down also. Yeah, I'm using my arrow, my direction key. So I'll take this down, up. I'll take this up because I don't want this to show. I will do the same for this, and I'll also do the same for this. Very cool. So I'll change this color to white. Cool. So what I will do now is I will add my prototype to this. So what I will do, I will click on prototype. So I will draw this to this. So I'll say while hovering. So I will say smart animate. I'll use slow. So 600 is okay. So I'll click on this. So I'm done now. I would take this out. This is the former one. So now I'm bringing this. Okay. I also do. Okay, it's okay. So I'll use Alt and I'll drag this out. So I'll drag this. I'll use Alt and I'll drag this out. So now let's take this to this. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So we are done with the animation. So let's preview. Let's see what we have. So I'll click on present. Let's see how this will work. Okay, my system is loading this. All right, so let's view screen. Let's see. Can you see that? Very beautiful. So once I hover my mouse on it, I have this check profile. So once I take it out, I have the animation file. So this is lovely. If you enjoyed this video, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and I will see you in the next video. I have an amazing one to teach you in the next class. Let me just show you how. Let me show you. So let me preview so that you can see what we'll be learning in our next class. So let's see what we'll be learning in our next class. And add this to yes. So now look at this effect. Can you see this effect? Can you see this effect? So this is what we'll be learning in our next class. This is what we'll be learning in our next class. Alright, and we also have our light mode and dark mode. Can you see? So we have our light mode and dark mode. So this is what we'll be learning in our next class. I can't wait to see you in the next class. Love you. Bye.